What's going on, guys? Welcome to Bert's Corner. This is my solo dolo YouTube channel, and I'm not expecting a lot of people to be here tonight, which I've already see two of my good old ghost hunting buddies here already. I appreciate you all. Pretty much all I'm doing, and the reason I'm kind of it looks like I'm looking like that way, but it's like my camera's right here. It's really weird. So trust me, I'm looking at the screen. So yeah, tonight I'm going to be pretty much giving y'all a channel preview, just to kind of let y'all know what you can expect from this channel and just kind of like the stuff that I plan on doing on this channel. So let's say hello to everybody real quick. Brad, my good real counterpart, my partner in crime. What's going on there, Brad? We got Cole. What's going on there, Cole? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully we're going to chase these ghosts here within an hour. Can't wait. Ashton, who's this? It's me. It's Bert. It's me, Mario. No, it's just kidding. It's Bert. What's going on there, Ashton? How are you doing? We got Gene. What's going on there, Gene? How are you doing? Cole, let me see what that's all about. Oh, rocket ships. Like Team Rocket blasting off again, brother. Let's see here. We got Austin. What's going on, man? From SPC Unleashed. What's going on there, man? How are you doing? Yeah, and again, I don't plan on being on here much like for a long time. But if y'all do have any questions or have any suggestions to this channel, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer all questions. And to love to hear recommendations. All right. Let's see here. What's the first thing? What do we want to talk about? Well, y'all have pretty much seen this already. This is my TikTok series I like to do. It's called Lunch Before a Movie, and it's pretty much simple. I have lunch before a movie, and I talk about what particular restaurant that I went to, what I got there, or what I thought about it, and give it an overall rating and letting y'all know, should you go to this restaurant or should you not go to that restaurant? And I try to, and plus I'll do some first times, I'll do some retries, and if I really enjoy it, I'll just go back and just let you know how the consistency is about that particular restaurant. So that's pretty much what movie before, or yeah, lunch before a movie is going to be all about. So pretty easy. Another easy one, as y'all see I do on TikTok as well, called Out of Theater Reactions. And pretty much it's self-explanatory. It's an out of theater reaction. So I try to go to the quickest movie premiere that I possibly can, and I get out of the theater and let you know what I think about the movie, whether you should go, you should not go, stream it. I'll let you know exactly how I feel about the movie and what you should do. Again, it's just my opinion. If you want to go to a movie and say screw my opinion, that's completely fine too. No problems with that at all. What else? Okay, the next thing in here, and I know it's going to be a little hard logo to read, but I'll read it to you. It's called Meals with Mom. And pretty much what this is I bring, well, it's not a live stream or anything. It's more like TikTok postings and Instagram postings. And lunch before a movie and out theater reactions are also Instagram postings as well. Or at least for lunch before a movie. But Meals with a Mom will be TikTok and Instagram posts about pretty much the meals that my mom's going to make me, for the fact that she is going to be moving to my house while her new house is getting built. So I'm pretty much, she's going to be living with me for a good year, and we decided we're going to show off what she's really, really talented at, and that is cooking. And Brad in the chat knows how good my mama can cook. So we're very excited for when that starts. Let's see here. Blu-ray, what's going on there, Blu-ray? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well. Is mom going to be on the show? I doubt that I will get her on the channel, for the fact that I don't think she wants to do it, but I will definitely check, because hey, I live by the life, never say never. So maybe I just don't think she will, but maybe what we can do is right before she moves out into her new place, we can maybe do a fun like top 10 of all the stuff that we did for that particular segment. All right. So, all right, now I'm going to get a little bit more to the videos I will post in the live streams that I will do for these three particular shows. And the first one is going to be plate review. Pretty much, this is kind of like similar to lunch before a movie, but this is just me rating plates of food, or just like orders of my food, not even including a movie. So it's just if I'm going out to a restaurant or if I'm going to a fast food place to give me dinner, which I did take pictures of Taco Bell earlier, so I might be doing a posting on that tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest, to let you know how my Taco Bell experience went and what I got, and just to rate everything to let you all know for particular items you should try. So, and Brad, I wish we did this plate review with the Texas Roadhouse that we went to, because God Almighty, that was a perfect 6 out of 5 meal right there, and I wish I could have done that. But hey, maybe next time. And with plate review, it's not only TikTok and Instagram postings, but there's going to be videos where I will be doing some rankings. About it. So maybe like, for example, I have a project coming up called like top 5 or top 10 Chick-fil-A items. And then I'll do some live streams with plate review, doing tier lists for food. So maybe like best fast food restaurants, best regular fast food, best steaks, and much, much more on that. So that's all I plan on doing for plate reviews. You could film some clips and add them. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. I think that could be very good to do that, just to show some behind the scenes stuff. Oh, you're talking about that TikTok trend, being the voiceover stuff. Maybe. I just want, if I'm going to do it, I want to make sure I do it correctly. I just don't want to half-ass anything. But I will keep that in mind because I definitely see people do that a lot. Taco Bell. Hey, Brad, you buying Taco Bell? That's an easy decision. So hell yeah, I love me some Taco Bell. Gavin, what's going on there? Gavin, how are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well, and I appreciate you coming by and just saying hello. Oh, with my mom, maybe. She's done some quite experience, like during the COVID area of teaching, she had to do some recording videos and all that. So maybe I can get her to do a voiceover at least. She did make her debut on Good Will Hunting with a little voiceover at the Real Horror Awards with the introduction to me and Brad and Chris, or to me and Brad, that is. So never say never. All right. What else? All right. Let's talk about this because I got some projects coming up on this particular segment. And that is Bret the Hitman Wrestling Reviews. If you know me or if you're new here and wanting to get to know me, I love WWE or just some really good wrestling. And this is pretty much going to be the wrestling segment of Bert's Corner. And you might see this one more than any other kind of segment that I do, because there's a lot to talk about with wrestling because I've been a fan for over 20 years. So I have a lot in my noggin. And the first video I plan on releasing sometime this week is going to be it's going to be WrestleMania 13, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret the Hitman Hart, the submission match with Ken Shamrock as the special guest referee. And what I did is I did like a watch along for this match. And afterwards, I gave my final thoughts. I reviewed the match and I give it a wrestling rating at the very end of it as well. So if you have any suggestions on wrestling matches I should include in this, let me know because I will absolutely take any recommendations on wrestling matches to watch, even the bad ones. All right, we'll check in here. Yeah, let's talk about some wrestling. some wrestling. And speaking of more wrestling, I do plan on the next time I plan on going live for Bert's Corner is going to be for WrestleMania. Both nights of WrestleMania, I will be doing a watch party for it. So I will have WrestleMania on my computer screen and I'll be watching it and I'll be interacting with all the other wrestling fans that want to decide to join the chat. And we all just watch WrestleMania as it's going live because you are knowing that these 2 nights of WrestleMania are going to be very, very special. So I'm looking forward to WrestleMania 41 this year and Viva Las Vegas. That Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon match or ladder match. Yeah, right. Okay. Gavin, are we talking about WrestleMania 10 or are we talking about their SummerSlam ladder match? Let me know which one. I'm assuming it's WrestleMania 10 because that's the more historic one. So yeah, just let me know there, Gavin. Heather, what's going on? CM Punk and Paul Heyman kiss. Oh, Heather, come on. You told me you were going to be nice to my Punk, man. Oh, come on, Heather. Come on. But Heather, it's always lovely to see you here in the chat. And speaking of for wrestling fans and Heather, I know Brad's in here as well. I have partnered with the fellas over at Talking Shit, and we decided to have a little league. It is the Fan Wrestling League. And all this is that you join a league and we're going to be predicting PLEs or pay-per-views or special occasions like Saturday night main events, like those particular type of events. We will pick the matches. And if you pick correctly, you will earn a point. And this goes, we start this particular season, the debut season. We're going to start it, the Premium Live event or the Saturday night main event after this WrestleMania 41, and it goes all the way up to end the season with WrestleMania 42. So if you are interested in joining this league and just to have a good time with a potential prize to be won at the end of the season, let me or the fellas at Talking Shit know, and we will get you on the list, and we'll have some fun. Pretty much anything with Mankind ended. So are we talking about the faces of Foley there? We're talking about Mankind, Cactus Jack, the Dude Love. Woo! Lord have mercy. So anything like that. Hey, I got a couple of Mick Foley matches on my list I got right here for future reviews on that. And the last thing I'm going to go over, and I'm going to maybe leave the last between 5 to 15 minutes up to you all if you want any questions about what I'm doing, any recommendations, or just any questions to get to know me a little better. We can do that. So the last thing I have in mind, I plan on doing this right here. This is called Take One, an interview podcast. So this is similar to Real Talk. Me and Brad still need to discuss what to do with Real Talk, but this is going to be similar to Real Talk, but I just got to find a way just to kind of make it different versus just an identical copy to Real Talk. Because again, that is me and Brad's segment that we like to do on Good Real Hunting, but we need to double check to see if we're going to continue that or not. So Brad, I will get that to you soon. So I bring on special guests. I will talk about their love for movies or any movie in particular, and just have a good old if they're on the couch here, just having a good old conversation, just because I like to get to know people and get to know people that give back to me on the YouTube game, because I appreciate them a lot. And it just doesn't have to be content creators as well. So it could be like maybe in the future I get Heather on, or Gavin, or even Ashton, and I'll shit talk them the Patriots. So it could just all depend on that. See here, still going with the Kiss My Foot match. Heather, I'm pretty sure I got that written down because of you, and I will definitely love to review that match in the future. So that's definitely going to happen. And Gavin, WrestleMania 10. Yes, so that's what I thought you were going to say with that ladder match. So, Gavin, I will get your name down. That match was mentioned, which I say everything too. If there was a match already recommended to me, I'd still recommend it, and I will get your name. So, for this example of the wrestling match with WrestleMania 13, I'll post this week. Robbie Robb from That Horror Couple and Robbie Sobel recommended that match for me to watch. So they got shout outs. So don't be afraid to mention one that's already been mentioned. I will still give you credit for that recommendation. See here. And yeah. Oh, and for Bret the Hitman wrestling reviews, that's also going to include some live streams where I do live tier list as well. So like maybe best WrestleManias, best matches, best CM Punk matches, and etc. So a lot of content that I have in store for Bret the Hitman reviews. And that'll be the more popular one you see for Bert's Corner, but I definitely still plan on doing plate reviews and Take One projects to go along with Bret the Hitman. So yeah, I told you around won't take too long at all. So that's about, we're here for 16 minutes, and that's all the projects. Oh, got one more project, but I do not have a logo yet. But I definitely plan on doing this for live streams, and I plan on doing this starting either in May or June when I get back from my vacation for the first week of June. It's going to be a little segment show called Popcorn Hour, and it's pretty much watch party. So I will do at least a watch party every weekend leading up to football season. And that's kind of like be like my little off season for the watch parties. So yeah, Popcorn Hour, where pretty much it's a watch party where I will watch any movie I just feel like doing. And this summer, just to give you all a little sneak peek of what I plan on doing this summer for Popcorn Hour for a watch series, I'm going to tackle a lot of comedy movies. So movies like Old School, Blue Streak, Wedding Crashers, The Other Guys, or Braden Timmons, one of his favorite comedy movies, A Tropic Thunder. And for any particular comedy movie that somebody really likes, you know what? I'll bring you on and we'll watch it together. So that is going to be the Popcorn Hour, and hopefully I can get a logo done here soon. And just to announce that. So yeah, that was the last project I had, and I almost forgot to mention it. Brooke, how are you doing, Brooke? Hopefully all is going well with you. I'm just about done wrapping up. Actually, I am going to leave it for 5 to 10 or even 15 minutes to questions. So we'll do a little Q&A segment right now. So if y'all have any questions about the channel or just pretty much anything, this is your time to ask. And actually, while I do that, I am going to get me a drink. So let me grab a quick little beverage while y'all get your questions in the chat. So BRB. Luckily, my fridge is near, so I can just get in there anytime I want. Oh yeah, and you don't necessarily have to ask a question either. If you just want to make a statement like Blu-ray Addict did, I would love to read statements and give my opinion on those. So let's see here. Shark Week is July the 6th to July the 13th. Just saying, lots of shark movies to watch. And Heather, I think I know what you're laying down. Are we talking about a little Sharknado? Is that what you're referring to? Because if that's the case, I would like to do like a little Sharknado series. So I might be doing that. So Heather, you might be giving me an idea right there. So I appreciate that. If I do Sharknado, I would love to have you on for that. Ooh, Cobra, a good one too. Of Deep Blue Sea. They ate me. A fucking shark ate me. Drink, bitch. Jurassic Park. Okay, that's Samuel L. Jackson from the Chappelle Show. So let's see here. Rogue Refuse, Alexis, what's going on? How are you doing? I am loving what you're doing on your channel right now. So you keep up the great work, and I appreciate you hang out here for a minute or a minute or two. Again, about 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll go around. We got 11 more minutes. How about that? We'll see where we are there. That's the thing with a content creator. You always got to be sure your mouth is hydrated with either a water or a beverage. Just because your mouth can get dry pretty damn quick, and that's my fault on that. See here, what we got here? Blu-ray Addict, Blue Streak is highly underrated, and I definitely agree with that because Blu-ray. Do you want some order in your pizza? I love that movie so much. Oh man, that I cannot wait to tackle that movie. That's going to be so much fun. Will you be watching the roast of WrestleMania after? I definitely am going to be watching that. If there's a way to stream it or if it's available anywhere for me to record it, I will absolutely watch it because I'm very, very curious about that show. But the only problem I have with it, I think it airs during the tail end of like the WrestleMania main event. So I'm afraid that some viewings will hurt that particular segment. But if it's actually after WrestleMania, I will definitely be watching it. Maybe not for a watch party or anything, but I'll watch it. And I find it so damn hilarious, I'll even do a review on it. So that is a great question because I definitely have a lot of interest in that because I think it's a terrific idea. So during Shark Week, you have to watch one of the worst movies ever made, Jurassic Shark. You know what? Got an idea. If we can get me to 100 subscribers before July on Bert's Corner, I will add Jurassic Shark to my watch party series. Let's see here. I think they had 3 sequels to that game. Oh my god. I'll only do the first one. And good to stay hydrated. You damn right, Brad. You know me. I was a water boy for the. I was a manager, but mostly water boy for the football team. So I know all about staying hydrated. And very true about staying hydrated as a content creator. No, absolutely. And if you watch any of Lee's streams over at Drum Dumps for his live streams, you always can tell he takes a break to take a sip so he can instead of having a dry mouth, it'd be more of a moist mouth. I know this sounds really, really stupid right now, but it's actually a real thing with content creators. If you talk for a long time, your mouth gets dried very, very quickly. All right. Again, we got about 7 to 8 minutes left. So if you have any more questions or declarative statements, please let me know. I'm here for you. Brad, you know me for multiple years. You should know the answer to this already. I have absolutely no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Sometimes I just like to make bullshit. Oh, speaking of high quality H2O, I definitely plan on with some of the movies over the summer, it being Adam Sandler with The Waterboy, and definitely going to be watching Happy Gilmore before the new Happy Gilmore 2 movie comes out on Netflix. So yeah, definitely I will be drinking that high quality H2O with a future Waterboy watch party. And this is the first time I am doing a solo stream with not my headphones on. So can you hear me clearly? Or how's the audio going? Because to me, as Dave McCrae has always taught, the quality of your microphone is almost just as important as the quality of the camera. So let me know if my camera or my microphone is doing a good job picking it up. Nothing's too screechy or if I'm too loud. Just let me know. Audio is good. Audio sounds good. Sound perfect because nothing could turn me away from a YouTube channel with bad audio. And trust me and Brad used to have bad audio. Like Brad can tell you, we used to have it awful audio and awful microphones when we first started out. But then when we switch up to these Blue Yeti microphones, cleared up everything. Heather, do you want more cowbell? I could give you more. I could give you more cowbell because you gotta have more cowbell on this channel. That's so funny that you mentioned that. And I'm sorry if I destroyed your ears right there for all the listeners. Destiny, what's going on there, Destiny? How are you doing? I was just playing a little cowbell for Heather as she has just mentioned it. And what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on around here? Brad, you never know. You never know. But all right, we got about 5 more minutes. So if y'all have any questions, please let me know. Excuse me right there. I'll tell you this, Starry and Sprite, high carbonation. So I always got to catch myself before I just burp directly to that microphone. Definitely don't want to do that to you all. We could bring more cowbell into it, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to destroy everybody's ears. So I'm not going to do that. So let's see here. Favorite movie of the year so far? Blu-ray, great question. And I will probably say right now my favorite movie of the year without looking on my letterbox is The Monkey. Which, speaking of The Monkey, anytime I talk about The Monkey, I gotta have my monkey here. Yes, and this is a popcorn bucket, but I definitely think The Monkey is my favorite movie of the year so far. Just because it's pretty much, I like to call it Final Destination, but on crack with the kills. Like, it really goes for it. The kills are super entertaining. So definitely thinking The Monkey is the best movie so far. But trust me, we got a lot of more movies to come. And I feel like some of the movies that are about to happen are really going to overtop The Monkey right here. And if you've seen this movie, do not call it a toy. All right, let's see here. We got Fauci. Look at this sexy stuff. Oh, gosh. What's going on there, Fauci? How are you doing, buddy? Just making some noises with your Friday the 13th, the good, the bad series you got coming up, getting on some great guests. I saw your big guest opening up today with Lee McCoy. And I haven't announced this on Good Will Hunting yet. I plan on it within the next couple of days. But speaking of Lee McCoy, because you all, 8 of you, are get to get this message right here, or this big announcement for the Good Will Hunting side of it. Lee McCoy is coming on Good Will Hunting on April the 10th, where we're going to be doing an Halloween draft board. So we are so excited to have Lee McCoy on the channel for Good Will Hunting. It's going to be such an honor to finally get that to happen. Just again, hopefully nothing goes wrong with that, because I understand Lee is a very busy guy, and with his particular job, he is on call a lot. So again, fingers crossed that it's going to definitely go down. But as I've heard this morning, he messaged me back April the 10th, and that's what we're going to do it. So that means for this week on Good Will Hunting, we're going to be starting our Final Destination Watch Party series with the first one this Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. See here, what do y'all got going on here? I haven't oh, sorry, it's the ABC. I'll see my way out of it. My apologies. See here, dude, I have a clapper monkey like in all the scary movies. That's pretty much what that's interpreting to, and I will not be shocked if Scary Movie 6 makes fun of the monkey. See here, Seal in the Box helped someone move and they gave it to me. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing, because that's kind of how similar with the monkey is in a way. So be careful with that monkey, Cole. I've been watching a sci-fi show called Resident Alien, and it's really good so far. Hmm. I don't think I've ever heard of that, but I don't go on the sci-fi channel as much as I used to. But I will definitely keep that in mind, Blu-ray Addict. But speaking of freaking Alien, I'm super excited for the Alien TV series that's going to be dropping on Hulu this summer. I did cancel my Hulu because they were charging me $20 a month, which is too expensive with free ads. So screw that. But I will get Hulu back this summer so I can watch the Alien series that FX is going to do. So I'm very excited for that show. So, all right, we're about 30 seconds. So, any last questions? And within these 30 seconds, go ahead and get it, and I will read it. And then, other than that, I'll close out the show. I appreciate you all just for hanging out for a little bit. Hopefully, you all are excited for all these projects that I have for Bert's Corner. And again, any recommendations, anything I can do better, just let me know. I would always appreciate that. My door is always open to this channel. So, all right, that is 30 minutes we're on here. So I'm not going to take your all's day or for your all's Sunday night, just because I know tomorrow is Monday and I know we want to enjoy the little bit last of the weekend we have left. So I am out of here and I will see you for the next live stream on Bert's Corner. And that's going to be the 2 nights of the WrestleMania watch party. So excited for that. So I am out of here. See you all then.